I seriously feel like at the end of the game, the mannequin's gonna come to life once we put all the items on it, you know? I don't enjoy that. Yeah, okay. Just gonna gently caress that photo of my sister. Wait, is it nighttime? I thought it was morning.
Lissie.
Upstairs.
Lissie, why are you upstairs?
Teddy, is that you?
Oh, well, of course it's me. Who else would it be? Also, why do you keep calling me Teddy? Is Teddy a nickname for Edward? It's kind of a weird nickname, is it? I'm gonna draw this house. I guess. What if Lissie is like a... Like, I don't even know. Like a hallucination that's supposed to represent the sister? August 3rd. This is a diary, basically. Wait, hold up. Is there... Okay, there's the first page. This morning I had lemon juice and hot water with no sugar instead of tea. I also had half an apple and dry toast. I've been gaining weight lately. I read about this diet in the paper. It's apparently very popular in London. So is this London or is this Norway? It's getting very confusing. But I am dreadfully hungry and crave fried eggs and sausages. Wait, is Norway in London? No, it's not, right? I don't know geography, but that seems wrong. August 4th. Wait, what was this one? August 3rd, the next day. We received an odd letter yesterday addressed to Johan. It's from an American gentleman. Okay, that's me. But what time is it right now, though? I can't tell how far before this is, before we came. Mr. Edward Harden of Hanover, Massachusetts. The letter was well written and very polite. Mr. Harden received our information from the Ailson police. Ailson? I don't know. Ailson police when he requested a contact at Gravik. I do wonder why they gave him Johan's name and not Frederick's. Perhaps because our dear Margaret is no longer with us, and I am better prepared to respond in English than Frederick. Mr. Harden inquired about his sister, Elizabeth Harden, who's traveling on her own. Apparently she's a journalist, and she discovered some secrets that got her killed. Imagine that, crossing the Atlantic Ocean to write about Norway. It sounds wonderful. The letter said Elizabeth telegraphed her brother from Ailson to inform him that she planned to visit Gravik. Why she want to come to this dreary old place? I have no idea. There's nothing here worth writing about anymore. His sister has not arrived yet. If she had, I would have tired her out with questions about America, being a journalist and traveling the world on her own. So I wrote a letter to her before my sister even came? Wow. She sounds so interesting. I hope she does come, even though she will surely be bored out of her mind. I'll write Mr. Harden today. Johan is not comfortable writing letters, especially in English. He agrees that we should invite Mr. Harden to stay here if he decides to come. After all, there are no guest houses in Gravik, and our spare room is rarely used. Also, I have to admit, having a visitor from America sounds terribly exciting. August 5th, so that's next day? Wow, she writes a diary entry every day. That's determination. This morning I had a boiled egg and buttered toast after Johan told me I was being silly and that I do not need to lose any weight, seeing as we're not in London and no one cares. Those Londoners. I wrote Mr. Harden to invite him to stay at the house if he decides to come. I am terribly excited. I do worry for his sister. I wonder where she could be. Why are you saying she never came? August 9th. There was an argument in the shop earlier today. Frederick was yelling at poor Astrid, claiming their goats had been grazing on his land. I wanted to speak up, but knew it would only make him angrier. August 10th. Johan went across the fjord this morning to purchase some necessities, including new fabrics, and to pick up the post. The letters have been piling up in the store. I sometimes worry the world has completely forgotten about us. Maybe they have. August 17th. I finished another dress today. This one is for myself. There are no customers anymore. No one here needs another dress, and it's been ages since we visited the city. I hardly know anyone there, and who will want their dresses made in Gravik when they can have one tailored in Ailson? I feel lonely today. I miss my dear Margaret so much after all these years. There's a lot of names that I don't know who these people are. August 20. I think Ruth is hiding something from me. She's been awfully secretive. She goes off on her own even more than usual, and her clothes are filthy. Because she's playing with someone on a cliff and then she fell. I don't mind her playing and exploring, of course. I always did regret Margaret and I not being allowed to run free when we were little. So a sibling of some sort. Ruth says she's just looking for flowers and pretty rocks. I shouldn't worry so much. August 21st. Simon stopped by today with a gift for Ruth. A whole bar of chocolate. He's a sweet boy, but Frederick would be furious if he knew. I know, right? Chocolate. How dare. August 22nd. I asked Ruth if she plays up by Frederick's farm or near the old mine. She promised she doesn't. I've never had a reason not to trust her, but I still feel she's hiding something from me. What is it? Oops. I meant to turn the page. This is the last entry? Looks like the last entry. I looked at her drawings while she was out. She's got such an imagination. September 5th. We received another letter from Mr. Harden. He'll be here in October as planned. I look forward to having someone else to speak with, if only for a few days. Not that Johan is in good company, but we have little to converse about outside of our daily routines. There's been no sign of Mr. Harden's sister yet. If she left Ailson weeks ago, where could she be? She may well have decided to stop along the way. We've heard nothing, but we so rarely speak with anyone outside Gravik these days. I do hope she's alright. I would hate for Mr. Harden to come all this way to no avail. Ruth is still being secretive. I know she's hiding something. One of these days I will follow her. Wow, that's your daughter, right? I wonder if she has a diary, then I could read from the child's point of view. September 9th. No church service again today. The vicar hasn't been back since the memorial service in July. Johan believes he won't be back, and that he has given up on Gravik, like everyone else. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Okay, so some people left and some people died, I guess. September 15th. Someone damaged our boat during the night, like they did to ours. That's the third one this month. Johan suspects Frederick, of course. I fear something is bubbling to the surface again after all these years. Wait, so Frederick is Johan's brother, I think? Are they the twin miners? I think. I'm not at all feeling well and spent most of yesterday and today in bed. Ruth was sweet and brought me to potato soup and tea with honey and milk. September 18th. She has left us. Our dearest Ruth is gone. I cannot believe it was Simon's doing. He too is now gone. And with him all hope Gravik had left in it. So is he the guy that hung himself? 9th and 15th. Okay. But that's the last entry, so I don't know.
Where are you, Lissie?
I'm in here.
What? You're in where? Hey, yo, what's up?
Room.
Yeah, did you find a
attention?
secret diary?
Ruth. Can you imagine? One moment you're living a perfectly happy
These
life.
are some weird ass photos or
No.
paintings.
Darkness. Forever and ever.
Okay, way to be dark. Ooh, is that a diary? That would be really useful if it's not just a book.
Tell us what happened to her.
That's what I'm trying to look for.
We might be the only ones left.
How about
to
this?
tell
This
her story
freaky ass
yet.
doll, which I
You're
do
just
not
being
like.
melodramatic.
What's this? Is this the church service?
I'll help you look.
I'm looking, but... Bed?
She made her bed that morning. Before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Why are you like this today? Betty's not the only person in the world that
What do you mean? I'm like
matters.
this every day.
She matters the most to me.
Ain't that the truth? Ruth was an artist.
This is very primitive.
Have you ever met
Is that a
child,
monster?
Edward? She wasn't Monet. She was 8.
Monster and a treasure
Never
chest?
finished this. What does that spell? F-O-R-B.
For Banelson,
For Battleson.
the curse.
The
What is
curse.
that figure supposed to be?
Why would a kid know about the curse?
A figment of her imagination. But the box she drew. It looks like this box under her desk.
Really?
A diary, I hope?
See, pull it out.
Little
this?
trinkets?
I believe this might qualify
I don't know what
as
these are.
actual treasure.
Treasure!
Norwegian money?
Sort
it?
of, but ancient.
There's an
Viking
ancient
coins.
Viking curse.
Are they valuable?
Probably.
Not in terms of monetary value, but historically. They
And why
belong
would
in
she have
museum.
these?
Looks like Ruth had her own private museum.
How old is
Why would
she?
a child have
She's like
these
a little kid, right?
artifacts?
She must have enjoyed collecting and playing with them.
These are
With
much
money?
too precious to play with. She should have given these to an adult.
She was a child, Edward. To her, they
Shiny.
were just
So no
shiny
diary?
toys.
God damn, I want to read some diary.
The pin.
I know, this freaky ass doll.
This is where it came from. Her collection.
But where did she find these treasures?
A dig, a gravesite.
What is this?
Wherever
Chair?
she found them, she wanted to keep them hidden.
You
What
think
about this
someone found
teddy
out?
bear?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
What if this is how... I mean, if someone learned
So they
she'd
killed
been
her?
collecting treasures,
To rob her treasure collection?
they might be willing to do terrible things.
I don't know, man.
There's
Any
still
other
no sign
thoughts?
of the Fretlands.
Maybe they left town after.
Something else I gotta look at. How about this? Oh,
What's the point of this? I should be looking for Betty Draugen.
Draugen.
The undead monster from those folk tales you read.
It's the name of this game.
Odd book for a child to have.
So you're telling me there's a freaking monster?
Children love scary
Creepy.
stories. This looks interesting. Read some of it to me.
Oh, I'm already looking at something else.
This must be the village church. That's Ruth and her family on one side of the aisle. Simon and his father on the other.
A community divided.
What do you want me to read? Oh, it's story time.
In Norwegian folklore,
It's a language I can't
appearance
read.
of Draugen, the
Draugen.
reanimated corpse of a drowned mariner,
Fun.
heralds death. Draugen haunts the Black Sea.
Looks
in
like a
shattered boat.
Yeti type of
The
monster.
beast has a man's body and wears a sou'wester. But
Sou'wester.
instead of a head, there is tangled seaweed, and the revenant's chilling cry freezes mortal blood to ice.
Isn't this book a little too advanced for a
Power to
kid?
Enter the dreams of the living.
Oh, great.
If you wake from such a dream, you
That's why I've been having
spared.
terrible
There was
dreams.
someone close to you.
Oh, shit. That's why they're saying the curse? They believe in this thing?
It's nonsense, of course. Not something a child should be reading.
Seems a
Do you
little
think
advanced for a
Draugen
child,
picked
too.
it up? Maybe he's
Maybe
out
he
there,
did.
on the fjord.
On
waiting
the
for
fjord.
nightfall so he
Okay,
can
what about this
return to
doll?
shore.
No.
Sure.
Your soul lacks poetry, Edward Charles Harden. I pity you.
My soul lacks a lot of stuff. Hey, look at this doll. Doesn't seem like it.
What am I looking for?
What am I looking
Anything
for?
out of the ordinary. Something that could explain what happened to Ruth.
This is real life, not a whodunit by Agatha Christie. There won't be a convenient series of clues leading to a tidy
Can I
conclusion.
open this thing? It doesn't seem like it.
You.
Says moi. I mean, it doesn't really look like there's anything else I can look at. This thing? Oh, it's her fighting
You found
treasure.
something.
Where's that supposed to be?
A cave. Or the...
Mine. It could
She
be.
went in the mine.
But what did she find?
Her Viking treasure. Of course.
Is the Draugen a Viking monster? A Norse monster? Jeez, don't stand so close to me.
This is a waste of time.
Edward! You horrid man!
Chill out, people,
Sorry.
chill out.
Please stay. I can't stand the thought of Ruth tossed aside because you're too busy to care. That must be Ruth and Simon's fathers.
Perhaps.
Simon's
They weren't on the
fathers?
best of terms.
They look like they want to kill each other.
To a child, maybe it looked worse than it was.
So this is
Children are
Ruth,
more
right?
insightful than you give them
And that's
credit for,
Ruth's
Teddy Bear.
dad? And that's Simon? Wait, so the dude that was hung is not Simon? Because I don't think he had blonde hair, did he?
There's a story here. The treasure box, the drawings.
The overactive mind of an imaginative child.
Well, she didn't imagine the Viking artifacts. You shouldn't be so dismissive. The drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic
This
events.
is what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Ruth was troubled. The village was troubled, and Belle?
That's not good.
Bell. Someone's here.
It's a demon.
Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
Perhaps
Why
she's
would
in
anyone
trouble.
ring the church bell?
I need to get to the church right now.
Wait, isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other night?
What am I looking at?
We should
I
be
told
careful.
you, I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you before you.
Of
get
course, you always
there.
do.
Need a minute to think about all of this.
I need a minute to figure out whether you're actually real or not. Wait, so I'm going to a church? By myself, man? That's so scary. I feel like... See, none of this can be real. And because... Wait, is that on fire? No. And because my theory is that Lissie is actually not real, is why they both hear and feel the same things. But like, I'm the one that's doing everything. So she's not really interacting with the environment. And therefore, she's not real. Hello, who's knocking the bell? Wherever the hell the bell comes from.
All these fresh graves.
And you magically show up again.
No one's touched these since yesterday.
So can I actually break in this time?
Who did this?
Let's break the boards. I already looked at this.
Gone fishing?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees.
Wait, so where's the bell coming from?
Toes. The brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
I can't go in the back. I tried. But I guess I had to do it via, you know, game command. What does it remove? Oh. Oh, peekaboo. Who's in here?
See anyone?
No,
Listen,
Jesus, you don't need to yell at me.
they're still in there.
Who's still in there? So can I remove the boards?
Hello? I
Knock,
heard the
knock.
bell.
This is giving me
I'm
the
here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
It's been giving me the heebie-jeebies.
These boards look flimsy enough to
Yeah,
break.
last break. Last break. Last break. I'm strong enough. I'm an old man, but I'm still strong enough to remove some boards, probably. What happened? Did I black the fuck out from removing some boards?
Comes in Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet. Betty? Are you here? Hello? This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my
The
sister.
fallen chandelier, right?
Edward, we're alone. There are only ghosts here.
I know.
There are no ghosts.
There's ghosties everywhere. What the...
Look,
Gloves?
Betty's gloves.
Sure they are.
They are definitely Betty's.
Oh, for
She got
Pete's
these
sake.
in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day she... She's here.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes
Yeah, for real.
lying around? It doesn't make sense.
Why is my hallucination Lissie the one that's
She
being
knew
rationale?
I'd recognize her gloves, her hat. She's left a trail for me
You're
to
being
follow.
ridiculous, Edward.
Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a lab.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty.
This is the
You're
only place that
turning
looks
into such a
trash.
pill.
What does that even mean? What's this? Hold up. There's a rope thingy here.
What's this rope for?
The bell.
The bell? Who the hell was ringing it? Can I ring it?
This is the bell we heard ringing.
I don't see
Ding-a-ling-ling.
any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope.
And
to
no
ring
one
it.
was in here, huh?
There was no one here. You didn't see anyone,
It's
right?
the ghost.
No.
It's the ghost of my brain.
Ghosts. I'm telling you, it's ghosts.
It's the demons of my brain.
So what happened to the Hunchback of Grovik?
They must be here still. There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
A church.
I
next
feel
to
like I
it.
heard something,
Can't be
guys.
wind. I mean, I don't know.
Mayhaps it was the
Maybe it
rain.
was the wind.
What's this though?
There's no one here.
What happened here?
The sign on the door.
God is not here, because God left.
The church book.
Dude?
A record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And
They all died.
Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead,
Her name would be in the book.
Flippy the page. It's blank. Oh, it's been ripped out.
tore it to pieces.
I don't think
And why
the
would they
missing
do that?
pages left the church. Look,
What? Oh, they're all over the freaking floor. So rude.
how many pages are missing?
I don't know, a
I
lot.
counted 4.
They're probably all still here.
They're gonna find all
I
4.
know.
This one
Let's
here.
make it a competition.
No, let's not.
1-0 to Team Me.
I win. Oh, this is not a
What's
thing,
that?
is it?
The last sermon that was held here.
Okay.
Does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language.
It speaks gibberish doctor speech, writing. Yeah.
He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive.
Forgive who? Simon?
Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you she
There were
was
two
possessed.
factions. Division, forgiveness, curse.
Tilly Verandra.
Edward?
Forgive each other.
What?
It addresses Johann and Frederick directly. But I wonder if they were even here.
Well, they were twin brothers. They must have been close once.
Frederick and Johann.
How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us.
I kind of don't like how, like, when you're looking at something, you're kind of locked in.
Grovik was split in
It's like I have to
two,
stay here and listen to them
Between those
finish
who stood
talking
by
about the thing that I want to know about
and those who supported
before I can move
Frederick.
on.
Because of Ruth?
The sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements.
What does that mean?
Here's something else. Many of you believe Grovik was
Grovik.
cursed 20 years ago.
Where'd you
God
go?
has not cursed you.
Oh, you're over here.
This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed.
Means a lot.
They considered this a sacred place. For them
There's
to
another
destroy-
page. Let me pick it up.
This was an act of...
I wanted you to find that one.
Sure you did. Are you even
What a
looking?
loser you are.
Damn harsh.
The final dinner.
the Last Supper. Who taught you about the New Testament?
I pick up on things. Most folks, Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Yeah.
Be blasphemous.
Blasphemous.
This is all...
I've
Yeah.
never seen you read the Bible before.
I've read the... For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into...
What are you
What in the
doing?
world are you doing?
We're in a church.
thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe in civility.
There's other
Found
pages.
another one.
What?
You
Oh,
get it. It's right here.
of course I get it, because you're not real.
Just one more page missing.
There's too many squeaky sounds in this place. Okay, maybe you can go find it and I'll pick it up. What's this? Not a thing. What more? What's that gonna be? Oh, paper! Where art thou? I don't know. Maybe if I ring the bell. Ding-a-ding-ding. Is that it?
I don't like that sound. Please stop.
It's a time situation. I was the one that pulled the bell.
Stop it.
Are you gonna get annoyed if I keep pulling it? Why can't I find the fucking paper? Ugh, I don't like walking around here either. Creepy as fuck. Okay, I don't know where it is. You sure? This is the only thing I can do. Maybe I'll fall down?
Stop it.
I don't know. Oh, it was right here. What the fuck?
2 for 2. A tie. Good job, Teddy. Old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game. Betty's out there.
Of horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward.
Why did none of your words make sense?
Shut up about your precious Betty.
Gee, someone's jelly.
This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths. Here's the third Fretland brother. The one who died in the cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse.
Curse.
That word is all over this book.
You're saying the
Not just
Fretlands
men
are
who died
cursed?
in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and
Oh,
the
there's
servant
curse,
both
curse,
mentioned
curse.
a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Probably, yeah. Everyone's curse. Moored.
Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead?
So they're both dead.
Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned. Day after Ruth died.
That's why they think it's a curse.
Probably no coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
What?
Ward?
Murder.
Murder.
Killed him. Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say.
Murder.
After the children, a half-dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition.
Or, you know, maybe there was a plague.
Something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain where there's...
Yeah,
no
so it's like they died and they left.
If it
Basically.
killed everyone, how's that not a curse?
It's called a plague. Disease.
What does that word say? Next
What?
to those names at the bottom.
Ferrader.
Ferradar.
Traitor.
Traitor. Huh. So, murder, curse, 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 traitor, curse. It's not telling me anything. Curse.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry.
The page is like, not the page, like, I feel like the
There's no name.
visuals are like glitching out on me or something.
What if...
Oh, Edward, no.
What?
It doesn't mean she's...
She's not dead.
It literally doesn't mean anything.
I know. I know.
Teddy.
You don't know shit, dude.
It's not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Yeah, let's go see that grave.
Where are you going?
You've
leave.
been leaving me. Okay, let's look at these. I don't know.
Where is it? You better not be here, Betty.
How would I know? How do I examine? How would I know which one's Betty?
I don't see it.
Betty, Betty, Betty? You dead? I don't know.
The same.
Yeah, they look the same. There's names on these. I don't fucking know.
Where is it?
What are you doing?
Looking for the unmarked.
How about this one? They're all, well, I mean, they're not unmarked, but I just can't fucking see it. Why is the music getting all tense? I'm just looking for shit. What's an unmarked grave? Oh. Oh, that's recent.
It's
Really? Really? We're gonna do this?
What
Well,
are
that's
you doing?
fucked.
Have you gone completely mad?
Oh, I've been mad. Desecrating a body.
Shit.
Who the fuck is that? Ugh, it's awful. Bury it. Put it back.
It's not Betty. It's not her.
It's some dude.
What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I
For
have to be
just
sure.
digging a grave?
With your Betty. When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Where did all this emotion come from?
What? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us?
What are you talking about?
You've spent your entire life.
Stop walking
chasing-
around.
When are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet!
This doesn't seem in character. Lissie is not real. It's on your head, Edward.
Fine.
What did I fucking say?
Alice,
It's your own conscience yelling at your ass. God, can we please bury this back?
alone.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Come back.
Ugh, I don't like that.
I need you.
Lissie! I regret what I said. Come back.
Where
Well,
are
I guess I'll walk back. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Or should I stay here? I have no fucking idea.
you? Lissie!
Lissie! I knew you were fake. All the signs were pointing to it.
Alice! Please!
I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. Should I pull this thing? I can't do it anymore. I don't know. Let's go back.
Come back to me!
She wasn't real. But now the question is, was she a stand-in for your sister?
Where are you?
Or is this another character?
Don't I was afraid you'd left me. Now listen to me. No!
Fuck. It didn't even let me press it. What the fuck? I mean, all the signs were really pointing to her being not real because I had to do all the shit myself, and the character was kind of always yelling at me.
Hey,
Kind of like how your subconscious is like telling
Lissie,
you not to
please
stay.
listen to me.
All he wants her to stay for nothing going back to normal. Oh, it won't let me press it.
Of course you ended. Everything's always about Betty.
Are you another
I
sibling?
care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Damn, Lissie. You may not be real, but harsh.
To be alone.
Lissie.
Where are you? Lissie!
Lissie must be a real person, but like
Please.
someone in their life.
Talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away.
How you're
from me.
kind of cray. Everyone knows that without her, he's incomplete as she is without him.
Me? That you control?
Aw, the dialogue thing is gone.
You get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day. That I'm your puppet. Your little.
It's gotta be a real person because all this emotion kind of came out of nowhere.
Well, fuck you, Edward Charles Harden.
Who are you?
I never should have come here with you on this.
You're not real.
Be reasonable.
Be reasonable. Be real. Be reasonable and be real. Who are you? Ugh. Where'd you go?
What are you doing?
Holy shit.
What I should have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate.
Totally a dead person.
Listen.
And us?
Please listen. Hear me out.
Ah!
Do this to me.
It won't let me go.
I'm not whole without you. I
Don't
can't lose
fuck
you. I can't
it.
live without you.
It's not. Oh shit! It's not gonna work.
Please don't, no. What?
Oh. Oh god. Are you real? Question mark.
Oh, Alice,
Don't be real. Don't be real.
what have you done? Please be all right. Please don't.
You make me sick, Edward.
The entity?
Your mother and father would be
Edward, why you
ashamed.
so cray? Why you be so cray?
Elizabeth would be ashamed.
Elizabeth, it's not
They
real.
did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned
This is
you.
taking a turn for the super weird.
Oh, my child.
Jesus Christ.
We are all that you have.
This is the Draugen.
We love you.
I don't like it.
We are here.
It's the angels from
Yes.
Doctor Who.
You are never alone. Do not.
I don't like that. Look away. I can't look away. What?
Never. I never forget.
The fuck?
I am never alone.
Oh, I don't like that.